Hi, Bill Henshaw here again on my YouTube channel with current events, and this is the Bible and the Constitution Part 2. Some of the contradictions I should have put in the first part, for example, when Moses came down from Mount Sinai with the Ten Commandments and a whole lot of other laws that God created in order to let people know that they can't keep the laws perfectly, and if they don't do that, they're sinning and they're going to go to hell. And at the time, and even in the first part of the New Testament, quote unquote, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, you had the Jews who were subject, to the Sanhedrin and to the Zadokians and who else they had then that made laws and gave laws. And there wasn't any such thing then as consent of the governed like what we're supposed to have here. Not anywhere in sight, not in any department of government at any level. And for example, Congress, there's 0 members in the House, 0 members in the Senate. You'll learn all this can be proved. Send me an email, youwinincourt@gmail.com. Read the documents, look at the stellar authorities that I have in there that have never even been attempted to be opposed. No consent of the governed. Therefore, even if their BS courts would otherwise have jurisdiction, they don't because they can't sustain at least that element. We have creator endowed inalienable rights here that can't be trespassed on. I mean, even with consent of the governed, one wonders. And even with the COVID pandemic, quote unquote, created by a government that doesn't exist and that needs federal, regional, martial law to stay in business, that doesn't count either. Because to suspend our writ of habeas corpus, what do you need? State of rebellion or invasion. So effectively, what I'm saying is something they couldn't say back in biblical times. There are no lawmakers anywhere in sight. No one has authority. The way things currently stand, none of the departments of government are functioning consistent with the Constitution. And therefore, we have no obligation, to go into their courts and plead, plead not guilty or ask for an attorney or do whatever and be at the mercy of the black robe bastard judge. It doesn't work that way. They are our agents. We're principals and a principal and agent relationship. We tell them what to do, not the other way around. Unless or until that changes, they've got nothing. And let's hope we can keep it that way. And if we raise the right issues, the right status, and in a judicial court, and that's currently the ongoing battle, as you'll see by getting my documents, there's powerful authority on the other side that recognizes everything I'm saying here about the need for judicial courts and our right to be in there the first day out. That's how it's supposed to work. So send me an email, youwinincourt@gmail.com. I'll send you information about my materials and some bonus documents and get you up to speed here. But this is what's going on now. And as I said, unlike in biblical times, especially with the Old Testament, we do have remedies here. We just have to get ourselves taught about them. They didn't teach me in school 50 years ago either in the damn mandatory public education system. Didn't teach you, so you have no way to know. And attorneys who are supposedly trustworthy parties not only either don't know, or they're actively concealing the knowledge they have, which is even worse, I think, in either case, treason to the Constitution here, because they won't go in there and raise any of the issues that I advocate. I think they're oath to their state bar association and bar, by the way, British Accreditation Registry. They may be unregistered foreign agents for all that matters, and they haven't been appointed by the president, which they would have to be in a territory. And I can prove there are no states. All we have are territories. Attorneys are in a lot of trouble here. So you can't rely on them, yet you haven't been taught anything in school, so you have no way to put on a defense in their court. Why bother with the trial? Get to the directed verdict of guilt and get it the hell over with already. What you do anyway, 98.5% of the time in your damn courts. But here's the way to change it. Get the right perspective, understand what the law really is, take action on it, learn your rights, teach your children, teach your posterity. That's the whole idea. So the government can't get over on them when their time comes either. As I said, send me an email, youwinincourt@gmail.com. I'll get you my materials, information about them. And for a very modest price, about 1/10 of 1% of what you pay for a 4-year education at Starboard, Baylor, or UC Berkeley, you can learn a hell of a lot about what really does go on here. And if that's the legacy I leave, I'll be very pleased to have done that. So email youwinincourt@gmail.com. subscribe, like the videos, tell your friends, get the word out across the spectrum. All of us, Americans, Africans, Asians, the more of us that do this, the quicker we get these bastards off our necks. Thank you.